Hello, everyone. Welcome to English Podcast. I'm Sarah.
And I'm Mike. We're so happy you're here with us today.
We really are. Mike, every week we receive messages from listeners all around the world.
That's right. People from Brazil, from Japan, from Egypt, from Germany, from so many countries.
And do you know what they all ask us?
I think I do. They ask, how can I practice English every single day?
Exactly. They say, I'm so busy. I have work. I have family. I don't have time to go to English class.
Or they say, I feel shy when I speak English. I'm afraid to make mistakes.
Some people even tell us, I don't live in an English-speaking country. How can I improve?
These are very good questions. And today, we want to answer all of them.
Because here's the truth, Mike. You don't need to move to America or the UK to speak English well.
That's absolutely right, Sarah. You don't need to live in London or New York.
You don't need to spend thousands of dollars on classes.
And you don't need to study for 5 hours every night.
So what do you need?
You need small, smart steps. Steps that are easy to repeat every day.
Steps that fit into your daily life, even if you're very busy.
Steps that help you feel more comfortable, more natural, and more confident using English.
So today, we're going to share our best tips with you.
These are tips that really work. We've seen thousands of students improve using these methods.
And the best part, you can start today, right after you finish listening to this episode.
Are you ready, Sarah?
I'm ready. Let's begin.
But first, Sarah, I want to talk about something very important. A technique that changed my English learning.
Oh, you mean shadowing?
Yes! Shadowing is one of the most powerful techniques for English learners.
I agree completely. But Mike, many people don't know what shadowing is. Can you explain it?
Of course. Shadowing is very simple. You listen to someone speaking English, like us right now, and you repeat exactly what they say.
So you copy everything?
Yes! You copy the words, the pronunciation, the speed, the tone, the rhythm, everything.
It's like being an echo?
Exactly like an echo. You don't stop to think. You don't translate in your mind. You don't look at a dictionary.
You just copy the sound immediately.
That's right. Let me show everyone how it works, Sarah. Can we do an example together?
Sure, that's a great idea.
Okay, listeners. I'm going to say a sentence. Then Sarah will repeat it. Then you repeat it too. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Here we go. I want to speak English fluently.
I want to speak English fluently.
Good. Now another one. I listen to English every day.
I listen to English every day.
Excellent. One more. Shadowing helps me speak better.
Shadowing helps me speak better.
Perfect. Listeners, did you repeat with us? I hope you did.
You know, Mike, when I first learned about shadowing, I thought it was strange.
Really? Why?
Because at first, I didn't understand everything I was repeating. I was just copying sounds.
And that felt uncomfortable?
Yes, exactly. I wanted to understand every single word.
But that's the interesting thing about shadowing, Sarah. You don't need to understand every word.
Can you explain that to our listeners?
Sure. Shadowing is not about understanding every word. It's about training your brain and your mouth to work together in English.
It's about muscle memory, right?
Exactly. When you shadow, you're teaching your mouth how to make English sounds. You're training your tongue, your lips, your throat.
And you're also training your brain to think in English rhythm.
Yes, English has a special rhythm. It goes up and down, fast and slow. When you shadow, you learn this rhythm naturally.
So how often should people practice shadowing?
Even just 5 minutes a day is enough. But if you can do 10 or 15 minutes, that's even better.
And what happens if they practice every day?
If you practice shadowing every day, amazing things happen. You start to speak faster. You speak more clearly. You sound more natural.
Your pronunciation improves too, right?
Absolutely. Without even thinking about it, your pronunciation gets better and better.
Because you're copying native speakers or advanced speakers.
Exactly. You're copying the correct sounds again and again. Your mouth learns the right way.
I love shadowing so much. It's such a simple technique, but so powerful.
Me too, Sarah. Okay, so that's shadowing, but now let's talk about our main topic today.
Right. How can people practice English every single day?
Yes, we're going to give you 5 main tips plus many bonus tips.
These are practical tips, real tips that you can use today.
And they don't cost money. You don't need special equipment. You just need motivation and a few minutes each day.
So, Mike, what's tip number 1?
Tip number 1 is listen to English every day.
Every day, not just once or twice a week.
Every single day, Sarah. This is the most important step. If you want to speak better, you must listen more.
Why is listening so important?
For many reasons. First, listening helps you learn new words in context.
What do you mean by context?
I mean, you learn words in real sentences, in real situations, not just from a vocabulary list.
So it's more natural?
Much more natural. Second, listening helps you hear the real rhythm of English.
The rhythm we talked about before.
Yes, you learn how English really sounds, not just how it looks in a textbook.
What else does listening help with?
It trains your ears to understand faster. At first, English might sound very fast to you, but if you listen every day, your ears get used to it.
So it becomes easier to understand?
Much easier. And one more thing, listening helps you understand how real people speak.
You mean with contractions, idioms, natural expressions?
Exactly. In textbooks, everyone speaks perfectly. But in real life, people say gonna instead of going to, or wanna instead of want to.
That's true. Real English is different from textbook English.
So, listening to real English every day is very, very important.
Okay, so listeners, you need to listen every day. But what should they listen to, Mike?
There are so many options. First, you can listen to podcasts like ours.
There are thousands of English podcasts now.
Yes, podcasts about news, about stories, about science, about cooking, about anything you like.
What else can they listen to?
English music is great. Listen to English songs and try to understand the lyrics.
Oh, I love learning English from music.
Me too. You can also watch videos on YouTube. There are so many English teachers on YouTube now.
And many of them speak slowly and clearly for learners.
Exactly. You can also listen to audiobooks, short stories, or English news for learners.
BBC Learning English is great for this.
Yes, and VOA Learning English too. They speak slowly and use simple vocabulary.
But Mike, what if people don't understand everything they hear?
That's a very important question, Sarah. Let me be very clear about this.
Okay, I'm listening.
You do not need to understand 100% of what you hear.
Really? You don't?
No, you don't need to understand 30% or 50%. It's still very useful.
Why is that?
Because your brain is still learning. Your ears are still training. You're still getting familiar with English sounds and rhythm.
So they shouldn't feel frustrated if they don't understand everything?
Absolutely not. Understanding will come slowly, step by step, day by day.
That's really encouraging, Mike. So when should people listen to English?
Anytime. You can listen while you walk to work or school.
While you clean your house?
Yes, while you cook dinner, while you exercise, while you drive, while you take the bus or train.
Even while you rest or relax?
Of course. The key is to make listening a daily habit.
How long should they listen each day?
Just 10 to 15 minutes is enough to make a real difference.
That's not very long.
No, it's not. Everyone can find 10 minutes in their day.
So, make English your background music?
Exactly. Let English be something you hear every single day. This is the foundation of improvement.
I love that. Okay, so that's tip number 1. Listen to English every day. What's tip number 2?
Tip number 2 is shadow what you hear.
We talked about shadowing earlier.
Yes, but now I want to explain how to combine listening with shadowing.
Okay, tell us.
So you're listening to English every day, right? That's tip number 1.
Right. But listening alone is not enough. You also need to use your voice.
You need to speak.
Exactly. Speaking is how you grow strong. Listening fills your mind with English, but speaking makes it yours.
So after you listen to a sentence, you should repeat it.
Yes. Listen to a short part of audio, maybe 1 or 2 sentences, then pause and repeat it.
And you try to copy everything?
Everything. Copy the voice. Match the rhythm, match the tone, match the pronunciation.
Can you give us some examples?
Sure. Let me say a sentence and then you shadow it. I want to get better at English.
I want to get better at English.
Good. I don't understand everything, but I keep going.
I don't understand everything, but I keep going.
Excellent. I'm improving little by little.
I'm improving little by little.
Perfect. See? That's how it works.
And people should do this every day?
Yes, do this daily. You can even repeat the same sentences again and again.
Won't that be boring?
Actually, no. Repetition is very important for learning. Each time you repeat, your mouth gets more comfortable. Your pronunciation gets better.
It's like practicing a sport or a musical instrument.
Exactly like that. Basketball players practice the same shot hundreds of times. Piano players practice the same song many times.
And English learners need to practice the same sentences many times.
Yes. And you know what happens when you do this?
What happens?
your speaking becomes smoother. You don't have to think so much about every word. It just flows naturally.
And your confidence grows too.
Absolutely. When you can speak smoothly, you feel more confident.
What if people feel shy about speaking out loud?
That's okay. At first, you can speak very quietly. Just whisper. No one needs to hear you.
You can practice in your room alone.
Of course. Or when you're walking alone or in your car. You don't need an audience.
And remember, it doesn't have to be perfect, right?
That's right, Sarah. It just has to be practiced. Mistakes are okay. Mistakes are part of learning.
Don't wait for perfection, just start practicing.
Exactly. Okay, so that's tip number 2. Shadow what you hear. What's tip number 3, Sarah?
Tip number 3 is think in English, one thought at a time.
Ooh, this is a big one.
It really is.
Mike, I think this is one of the biggest changes people can make.
I agree completely. Can you explain why?
Sure. So, most English learners think in their native language first, then they translate to English in their mind.
Right. For example, a Spanish speaker thinks in Spanish first, then translates to English.
Exactly. But what's the problem with this?
Translation takes time. It makes everything slower.
And it makes speaking more difficult, more tiring.
Plus, sometimes there's no direct translation. Some ideas don't translate well.
So the solution is to start thinking in English directly.
Yes, stop translating, start thinking in English.
But Mike, that sounds really difficult.
At first, yes, it's difficult, but we can start very small.
How small?
Start with short, simple sentences. Say them in your mind.
Can you give us some examples?
Of course. When you wake up in the morning, think to yourself, it's morning. I'm still sleepy. I need coffee.
Oh, I say that every morning.
See? Very simple thoughts. When you look out the window, think, the sky is blue. It's sunny today. It's cold outside.
Or, it's raining. I need an umbrella.
Perfect, Sarah. When you're walking outside, think, I see a tree. I see a dog. That car is red.
Just simple observations?
Exactly. You're describing your world in English. During your workday, think, I'm working. I'm tired. I want lunch.
Or, this is difficult. I need a break. I'll try again.
Yes, these are small thoughts, but they're very important.
Why are they so important?
Because they help your brain connect directly to English. No translation, no delay.
Your brain starts to work in English mode?
Exactly. And after a while, this becomes natural. You don't have to try so hard.
What should people do after they practice thinking in English?
Great question. Later, try to say your thoughts out loud.
Out loud?
Yes, just whisper or speak quietly to yourself.
So it's like having a conversation with yourself in English.
Exactly. It's like a daily conversation with yourself.
And no one else has to hear it?
No, this is private practice. It's just for you.
I love this tip. It's so practical. You can do it anywhere, anytime.
Yes, you can do it while walking, while waiting, while doing anything.
And it costs nothing.
Nothing at all, just your attention and practice.
Wonderful. Okay, so that's tip number 3. Think in English. What's tip number 4?
Tip number 4 is read aloud. Train your speaking muscles.
Read aloud? Why not just read silently?
Good question. Reading silently is good for understanding and vocabulary, but reading aloud is much better for speaking.
Why is that?
Because reading aloud helps your mouth, your tongue, and your brain work together.
It's physical practice?
Exactly. Speaking is not just mental, it's also physical. Your mouth needs to practice making English sounds.
So your tongue, your lips, your throat, they all need training.
Yes, they need to learn the English movements.
So what should people read aloud?
Choose short, simple texts. Maybe a children's book. Children's books use simple words and simple sentences.
What else?
An English story for beginners, or a dialogue from a video or podcast, like our podcast.
Oh, people can read our scripts?
Yes, if you find a transcript, you can read it out loud.
So how should people practice reading aloud?
First, read slowly and clearly. Focus on pronouncing each word correctly.
Don't rush?
No, don't rush at first. Then read the same text again, but a little faster.
The same text again?
Yes, then read it a third time, even faster, with more expression.
With more emotion?
Exactly. Imagine you're an actor. Make it interesting. Use different tones.
That sounds fun.
It is fun, and it's very effective.
And what does this help with?
It helps with pronunciation, fluency, and confidence. All three.
Excellent. So how long should people practice this?
Even 5 to 10 minutes a day is great. You don't need to read for an hour.
And they should read the same text multiple times?
Yes, repetition is key. Each time you read, it gets easier and smoother.
It's like going to the gym, but for your speaking muscles?
That's a perfect way to describe it, Sarah.
Excellent. So that's tip number 4. Read aloud every day. Now, what's tip number 5?
Tip number 5 is use English in your daily life.
This is my favorite tip.
Mine too. Sarah, let me tell you something very important for all our listeners.
I'm listening.
If you want to speak English well, you should not only study English, you should live with English.
Live with English? What does that mean?
It means English should not just be something you do for 30 minutes on Monday night.
It shouldn't only happen in your classroom?
Exactly. It should not only happen when you open your textbook.
So what should it be?
English should become part of your real everyday life, just like your morning coffee, just like your favorite app, just like breathing.
That's a powerful idea.
The more you see English, hear English, and use English in your daily life, the more natural it will become.
So how can people do this? Give us some practical ways.
Okay, I'll give you several practical tips. First, change your phone settings to English.
Oh, this is so simple but so effective.
Right? Think about it. You probably look at your phone many times a day.
Many times? I probably look at my phone 50 or 100 times a day.
Exactly. Most people do. So why not use that time to learn?
So when you change your phone's language to English, what happens?
You see English words every time you open it. Every notification, every button, every menu is in English.
What words will people learn?
They'll learn words like settings, airplane mode, brightness, volume, notifications, update, available, delete, download, battery, storage.
These are useful everyday words.
Yes, and you don't need to study these words with flashcards.
You just see them many times naturally?
Exactly. Your brain remembers them automatically. This is called passive learning.
And passive learning is very powerful?
Very powerful. You learn without trying hard. It happens naturally.
Okay, so change your phone to English. What's another way to use English daily?
Write a short diary in English every day.
A diary? How long should it be?
Very short. You don't have to write long essays or perfect paragraphs.
How short?
Just write 3 short sentences about your day. That's all.
Can you give us an example?
Sure. Today, I went to work. I was very tired. I drank 2 cups of coffee.
That's so simple.
Yes. Here's another example. It rained this morning. I stayed home. I watched an English video.
Or, I met my friend today. We had lunch together. It was nice.
Perfect, Sarah. See? Very simple sentences.
But why is this helpful?
This is great practice for building simple sentence structure.
And you use real vocabulary from your daily life?
Exactly. You're not writing about fake situations from a textbook. You're writing about your real life.
So it's more meaningful.
Much more meaningful. And if you do this every night for just 5 minutes, you will improve more than you think.
Where should people write this diary?
You can write in a small notebook, or use your phone, or use a computer.
Can they share it with someone?
Yes, you can write to a friend who is also learning English. They can write back. You can correct each other.
That's a great idea. Okay, what's another way to use English daily?
Record a 1-minute voice message every day.
Oh, I love this tip so much.
Me too. This is one of my absolute favorites.
So, how does it work?
At the end of your day, open your phone and record yourself speaking.
Speaking about what?
About anything. Talk about your day, your plans, your feelings, or something you learned.
Can you give us an example?
Sure. Today was busy. I had a meeting in the morning. I made lunch for my family. In the evening, I watched a short English video. Tomorrow, I will practice more English.
That's good. And people should talk for 1 minute?
About 1 minute, yes. It doesn't have to be exactly 60 seconds. Maybe 45 seconds, maybe 90 seconds. It doesn't matter.
What if they make mistakes?
Making mistakes is completely okay. No one else has to hear this recording. This is just for you.
So it's private practice.
Exactly. And here's the important part. After you record, listen to yourself.
Listen to your own recording?
Yes, when you listen to yourself, you learn so much.
What do you learn?
You hear your pronunciation. You hear your grammar. You notice where you hesitate or make mistakes.
And then you can improve.
Exactly. Next time, you can try to fix those mistakes. You become your own teacher.
This builds confidence, fluency, and self-awareness?
All 3. And it only takes a minute or 2 a day.
I really love this tip. Everyone should try it.
I agree. Okay, here's another way to use English daily. Join an English-speaking group online.
Oh, yes. You don't need to wait for a classroom, right?
That's right. You can find other English learners online very easily.
Where can people find these groups?
You can join a WhatsApp group for English learners. You can join a Telegram channel.
What about websites?
Yes, you can use websites like Tandem, HelloTalk, or Speaky. You can also find Facebook groups for English learners.
There are thousands of these groups.
Yes, thousands. And what can you do in these groups?
You can write short messages, right?
Yes, you can send voice notes. You can ask questions. You can answer other people's questions.
Even just reading what other learners write can be helpful, right?
Absolutely. You learn from seeing how other people use English.
And you feel less alone in your learning journey.
That's a great point, Sarah. Learning with others is motivating. You support each other.
English becomes a way to connect with people, not just a school subject.
Exactly. It feels alive and real.
Okay, one more way to use English daily.
Yes. Watch short videos and repeat the sentences you hear.
Short videos like on TikTok or Instagram?
Yes, TikTok, Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts. They're all full of short, simple English videos.
What kind of videos should people watch?
Videos about anything they like. Travel, food, daily life, funny clips, animals, sports, anything.
So they should choose topics they enjoy?
Exactly. If you enjoy the content, you'll want to watch more. Learning should be fun.
So how should people practice with these videos?
Watch the same video 2 or 3 times. Don't just watch once.
Why watch multiple times?
The first time, you just understand the general idea. The second time, you catch more details. The third time, you can focus on the language.
And then what?
Pause the video and repeat the sentences you hear.
Try to copy everything?
Yes, try to copy the voice, their tone, their pronunciation. This is shadowing again.
Even if the video is only 20 seconds long?
Even 20 seconds is perfect. Short videos are actually easier to practice with.
Because you can watch them many times without getting bored?
Exactly. And it's a fun and easy way to learn how English is really spoken.
Not textbook English, but real, natural English.
Yes, the English that real people use every day.
I love all these tips, Mike. They're so practical.
They really are. And the key point is this: using English in your daily life is not difficult.
It doesn't take much time.
No, most of these tips take just 5 or 10 minutes.
You don't need a teacher?
You don't need a teacher to do these things. You can do them independently.
You don't need to spend money.
Most of these tips are completely free.
So, what's the secret? What's the main idea?
The secret is to turn small daily actions into English practice.
Can you give us some examples?
Sure. Instead of saying good morning in your native language when you wake up, say good morning in English.
Instead of writing your shopping list in your mother tongue, try it in English.
Exactly. Eggs, milk, bread, coffee, apples.
Instead of watching 5 minutes of TV in your own language, watch 5 minutes in English.
Yes. These small actions build strong habits.
And strong habits create strong English speakers.
Absolutely. Consistency is more important than intensity.
What does that mean?
It means practicing 10 minutes every day is better than practicing 3 hours once a week.
Regular practice is the key.
Regular practice is everything. Little by little, day by day, you improve.
So, Mike, let me summarize everything we talked about today.
Please do.
So, we talked about 5 main tips. Number 1, listen to English every day.
Even if you don't understand everything, just 10 to 15 minutes daily.
Number 2, shadow what you hear. Repeat sentences, copy the sound.
This trains your brain and mouth to work together.
Number 3, think in English one thought at a time.
Stop translating. Start thinking directly in English with simple sentences.
Number 4, read aloud. Train your speaking muscles.
Choose simple texts and read them multiple times with expression.
And number 5, use English